Hello folks, and it's JDporkchop and welcome to another episode of Kerbal Space Program 1.1. In this episode, I'm basically picking this up exactly where I left off. I finished recording the last episode 10 seconds ago. It's now uploading to YouTube and you'll be watching it soon. So we're basically just going to pick up where we left off. There's the moon, here's the rocket, let's go! So we're going to fast forward and hopefully get into some sort of decent orbit. I hope. And I still have the hiccups, which isn't helping. And we're gonna overshoot, maybe? For all that drama. Yes! Look at that, it's a perfect orbit. Okay. So we'll fast forward a bit more. Actually, will we fast forward? F5. Okay, we're at the periapsis. Now we need to... What do we need to do? We need to slow ourselves down. Get in a decent orbit. Like I said, extra fuel means we can pick and choose, which is good. There we go. One orbit around the moon. So I guess we need to kind of look at where we're going to land. Once that's finished, there we go. So that looks cool. It's like a big crater and then a... So there's that one there. We've got to land near a crater. You've got to land near a crater. There's that one there. That one would be probably the easiest. And there's that one there, and if I remember rightly, right in the center of that one is the Neil Armstrong thing. Like it's his actual coordinates where he landed on like the real moon. I think it's in the middle of that one. I will be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure. So I think we'll try that. We'll try and land dead center in that huge big one there. So we need to spin around the planet a little bit further. Hopefully, which way is the planet rotating? That sort of means we're going to be rotating into the dark. So we need to do this quickly. But it also means because the crater's pointing at the Kerbal, getting home should be easier. So it's kind of win-win. Well, win-lose, 50-50, you know what I mean. No, nobody knows what I mean. Right, I spend half of this YouTubing thing just gibbering nonsense. Mostly because it just entertains me. If no one ever subscribed to this channel, I'd still just sit and talk to myself. Quite happily. Right. I've obviously not had enough coffee or something today. Right, so we are reducing our speed down. And then in a minute we will kind of tilt our orbit so that we can land there. We've actually got to burn quite a bit of fuel to... Maybe should have done the burn a little further that way, but oh well. Right, so now... Nope, other way. So now we burn up the way to make it go up the way. If you know what I mean. There we go, just a little bit further. And burn to there-ish. And then probably a little bit more of a burn here, just to bring us into the crater. Then obviously I'm not going to bring it all the way to the spot where I want to land, because I'm going to burn more when I'm at a lower altitude. So there is perfect. F5 again. And still have a tiny little scraping of fuel left in here, so we'll be dumping this in a second. Also, I need to open up my landing gear, even though we're still quite high off the ground, but hey ho. And we will start heading down. Just gonna take our time, no rush. I don't want this to turn into the same as the last episode where I kind of mess it up 15 times and we don't really achieve anything. Although I suppose we did sort of achieve something in the end. We got here. But yeah, I want this to be nice and smooth, successful on the first go. We both know that's not going to happen, but... Right, so here we're going to burn sideways, and that's to kill our lateral movement. Because if you hit the ground while you have lateral, when you land and you still have lateral movement, you run the risk of tipping over. And this, we talked about in the last episode how I wanted a wide base on my spacecraft, and then we had to give up on that because we didn't have the power to get the unit into space. We've sort of overshot by quite a bit where I wanted to land, but oh well. So yeah, because it hasn't got a very wide base, there's a danger if it has any sort of kind of lateral movement of it hitting the ground and then tipping over. So you want to go straight down, like perfectly down the way. Can you see the? Anybody see the Neil Armstrong monument thing? I'm sure it's in this crater. I'm sure it's like smack bang in the middle of this crater. I could be wrong. Could be a different crater. Because I found it once by accident when I was first playing this game, and I've never seen it since. And it was like the second or third time I'd ever landed on the moon, and it was just there. I was like, "Ooh, that's cool." No, I don't see it. There's quite a few hidden Easter eggs around. So we might do one episode where we'll go looking for all the Easter eggs. I know there's a big monolith thing back on... Is it on the moon or is it on Kerbal? It's like an ode to Space Odyssey 2001. And then there's I'm sure there's a city on Mars or Juno. Maybe slow us down a little bit. Spending so much time talking, I'm not concentrating on actually landing. So we want to keep that cross perfectly on that little white dot. Just so that, like I said, there's no lateral movement. I'm kind of worried that we're going to land on the rip of this little mini crater, but we'll just have to see. Alright, that says 100 meters per second. We're still 6,000 meters above. That's sea level though, so not necessarily zero being our landing thing. So I think just continue to try and keep it below 100. I'm kind of conscious that I've used up a bit too much fuel doing this than I should have. Normally the best way to do it is just like one drop, 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 and then one big burn right at the end. But I'm not very good at judging that, so yeah, we're going to land right on that slope. Not very good. Good for you though. Alright, last big burn. You see a shadow anywhere yet? Not really. Nice. There. Too much there, so going back up again. Sorry, I'm not talking very. I'm really trying to concentrate. Ah! That's why I'm trying to concentrate. Whoa, Betsy! Because I'm screwing it up. Oh! 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 Almost! Go down, you stupid thing! You're just sort of bobbing along. I want to break into song now. The Bed Knobs and Broomsticks song. Anyone over the age of 25 will have no idea what I'm talking about. Would you stop? Jesus. Come on. I don't see. I haven't got any RCS to kind of stop it bouncing along. It's just sort of sliding down the hill. That's what the issue is. Stop! Slowly. Yes! That was like the most stressful landing ever. Oh, look at that. That's a great view. That's a excellent view of the sun coming up and the kind of might be a screenshot moment. I use that as a what's the word? Thumbnail for the next season now. So yeah, we landed. We made it. I'm gonna take some readings. Gotta log some temperature. 32 science. Holy poop. Some mystery goo. 40 science. Now imagine if we'd taken that big science cylinder thing with us as well. But sadly. But hopefully all this science that we're collecting now will unlock that. That's the kind of... Should I just do both mystery goos? Oh no, I was keeping one for... no, because I'm going to keep one for... Oops, wrong one. That one. For just above orbit. Right, we did a crew report? Yes. Oh, I've still got the hiccups. Okay, so that's all the science stuff. Now the important bit. EVA, the first Kerbal and woman on the moon. There you go. Right. So, first things first, EVA report. Another 32 science. Can we take samples? No, we can't take soil samples yet. I should have kind of looked into that. Oh well. We'll be back. We will be back. Right, plant flag. So, what are we going to write on it? We're going to write first landing. And we're going to put one small step for Kerbal. Not plagiarizing at all for Kerbal. How you spell it? Yeah. Although capitalize. Ta-da! We have flagged it. It is ours. We claim this for the great Kerbal Empire. So yeah. Have a look at the view. Zoom out a bit. Keep looking through the floor. Kerbal! No, moon. That's Kerbal over there. Can we see the... Now, if I remember rightly, it's smack bang in the middle. So smack bang in the middle would be like there. So can we see it if we zoom around this way? And I think the way the graphics in this game that work though is if you see like the little sparkly bits, that's like all the rocks, and it only generates an area around there. So unless we walk over there, which I don't know, am I prepared to do that? No, I tell you what, that's another episode. And in another episode in the future, we will try and find all of the hidden things on the surface of the moon. And Kerbal. And Minmus? I don't know if there is any on Minmus. So, let's get back in the spaceship and head home. There's pretty much everything we've done that we can do until we get things like more science and more rovers and stuff like that. So for now, we're done. This doesn't have a ladder fitted, so this is where it all gets a bit fun. I have to do it by RCS. Grab, grab, grab. Yes, no, grab. What are you doing, you stupid woman? In. Yes. Right, board. Done. And, right, we are F5ing again, because, you know, reasons. And, yeah, mission success. Okay, so we're going to go back to Kerbal. We're going to go hand all this science in, and we're going to get ourselves some unlocks. And then we're probably just going to come straight back to here again and unlock some more science. Because obviously, if you haven't played this game before, like different areas of the moon give you science. So if I go to that crater, and then that crater, and then that crater, they'll all unlock more science for me. Then go to, I don't know, the pole and all these different places. So yeah, we've obviously already got a little bit of science from around there where the probe landed. Right, lift off. SAS on, and away. Goodbye, Moon. We will be back soon-ish, maybe. And right, we're going full throttle. So now it's just a case of basically burn out of the... Oh, we've not got a lot of fuel left. We have to burn out of Kerbin's thing of, what's it called? Influence. Oh dear. Oh dear. We need to keep a little bit of fuel left for... Okay, we need to cut the engine there because we need to keep that little bit of fuel. Oh, that's it. We're out. We're good. It's all good. So we will speed this up. I'm not going to F5 now because if we go shooting off into space, I can always redo it. There we go. Oh, see what I mean? Do you know what? That means I've wasted so much fuel getting the lift off that I actually might go back and redo it. So we're going to press F9, press and hold F9, and we're just going to try that one more time. Because you can all point at me and say, oh, but that's cheating. But I'm really rubbish at this game, so I need all the help I can get. And if that means saving a lot, then... Whoa, why am I going... Oh, I haven't turned the SAS on. If that means saving a lot and loading up old saves, then so be it. I will do it, and I will not feel guilty about it at all. Right, what are we doing? So this time let's watch just carefully. Because it doesn't tell you at the moment, because our astronaut is not of a high enough grade to have it going up more. This way. Yay! Hey, that'll do. That's got to be enough. Okay, and we've still got a bit of fuel left. Hopefully enough to just burn us into the atmosphere. That's all we need. So, we'll speed up time a little bit. And brake. Brake. Come on. Yes, there we go. It's a long burn to get back to Kerbin. Okay, we're going to go right round to the apoapsis because it's the most efficient place to do the burn from. And now just hope and pray that we have enough fuel to get us. Okay, so this is the most efficient place. We can't be any more efficient than here. And burn. Oh, we might just do it. You watch, we'll fall short by a couple of... Oh, yes! Well, all we need to do is dip into the atmosphere, and the atmosphere will slow us down. Oh, do you know what I forgot to do? I've got to take a mystery goo reading from orbit. Oh well, doesn't matter. Do it on the next turn. Look at that! A little bit of fuel left. Success! I just had a flashback of there's a famous EVE Online video where a guy from what was the name of the corp? Newbie, something noobs, I can't remember now. And he's flying towards this. If you have never watched EVE, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But he's going towards this jump gate, and he goes, "Op success!" And then like 2 minutes later, 2 seconds later, he gets dropped by a group called Rooks and Kings and blown up. So let's maybe wait until we have our feet on the ground before we start singing about success. I do talk some nonsense. I don't know what's wrong with me today. It's just too much sugar or something. Right. I tell you what it is. It's this game makes me happy. Look how far out we went. Like we went miles out. Like there's the moon. We went like distance to the moon and then doubled it. So we totally took off at like the wrong angle or something. Because normally, I mean, if you get it right, you can burn straight at the planet, and you don't have to do any of this kind of burning stuff. You just pretty much go straight back to Kerbal. We should be skipping into the atmosphere. Yay! So I'm just going to burn off the last of this fuel. It's not really going to do anything, but it's just... I don't know. I feel like I waste it if I don't use it. Cool. That was a silly thing to do, because that's going to come back and hit me. Oh. Or it'll explode and hit me. Oh. Okay, we are in the atmosphere. We are going very fast. What's getting too hot? Oh, the heat shield. It's probably supposed to get too hot. That aerial's going to burn off. That's coming off any second now. Oh dear. Come on, heat shield, you can do it. I believe in you. I believe. Okie dokie. Whoa. 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 Betsy, even. I'm definitely just naming all my spaceships Betsy from now on. We are going really, really fast still. Still doing over 1,000 meters per second. Although that's us through the atmosphere. We're at 12,000, and it's pitch black, so I can't see whether we're above. Anybody see whether we're above water or land? Ah, it is water. Excellent. Couldn't have planned it better if I'd tried. Okay, don't need that anymore. Turn off. And drop those separate, and we will release those. Yay! Well, unless something goes disastrously wrong in the next 10 seconds, I really am tempting fate with that, aren't I? It's just going to be like the Kraken or something. It's just going to be sitting there. Cthulhu's just going to come straight out of the sea and eat my capsule. Right. Sorry, I'm cracking jokes and laughing at them myself because nobody else does. Right, we are 2,000 meters and falling 30 meters a second. I think we can cut it here. I will just release the last thing, and I will see you back at ground control. Alright guys, we have our after mission report. 129 science, and that was with one of the goo pods not being used, and one of the thermostats, but there was nothing really to take with that thermostat. So, excellent, amazing. I also had some science left over from some other, well, basically from all the failures. Every time I was crashing into the sea and stuff, and I was taking a little bit of science just to kind of pass the time. So, we are now sitting at 184 science, which is fantastic. Money is looking pretty good as well, with $250,000 dollars. Doesn't really have it's just funds. We have $250,000 funds and 0 XP gained. Oh well. So yeah, I think we'll go and do the science thing now, and then we will probably wrap this up. I'll go and check what the time is on this and stuff, guys. If not, we'll maybe build another rocket and, I don't know, muck around or something. Okay. Hey guys, look what I've unlocked. The big super, what's it called? The Skipper engine. So this is the huge big one that fits on the, is it 2.5 diameter? I can't remember. The big ones. So that is going to help us get some bigger stuff up into space. We'll be able to send more stuff to the moon, be able to do more science. It's good stuff. It's been a very successful mission. Between this episode and the next one, so I think we're going to wrap this up about now, guys. I'm probably going to just grind out a little bit of science and just unlock a few more bits and bobs, but I'll go over all of it with you in the next episode, just to kind of so you know, just so I'm not doing all the grindy bit of Kerbal, like on camera, because that can be quite boring. And I'd like to unlock a few things so we can start moving on to things like satellites and space stations would be really cool as well if we could get one of those built. That could be a good thing over like 2 or 3 episodes, you know, sending bits up and constructing a space station. Although doing it without KAS is going to be fun, but oh well. Anyway, I'll finish rambling and we can wrap this up. So I hope you're enjoying this so far, guys. I'm really enjoying making this, as you can probably tell, because I just kind of giggle all the way through it and make stupid jokes. So if you are enjoying it, a like and a subscribe would be really appreciated. It does help the channel. And I've been JDporkchop. This has been Kerbal Space Program 1.1, and I hope to see you all again very soon. See you later, guys.